So last night, Devin Booker dropped 70 points in an NBA game. He had the best performance in an NBA game that we've seen since Kobe Bryant dropped 81 points in 2006. And you want to know what's even more crazy? Devin Booker is 20 years old. Now just that in itself is insane. He turns 21 in October, and that is okay, let's just think about this for 1 second. This dude dropped 70 points in an NBA game, and he's not even old enough to have a legal drink in America. Put that into perspective for me. That is just crazy. The Celtics, they won the game, but nobody really is going to talk about the Celtics winning the game apart from Celtics fans. On Twitter, it's pretty funny. If you guys, if you're on Twitter, just look up Devin Booker, and then you'll see all the salty Celtics fans are like, oh, nah, but we won the game. It doesn't matter how many points you drop. We won the game. And it's just crazy. It's funny as shake and bake. I'm looking at you real quick. But, 81 points. Kobe Bryant dropped that in 2006. 2017, Devin Booker, 70 points. That is crazy. And what's even more crazy is that he dropped 51 points in the second half. 51 points in the second half. That is just absolutely absurd. Now, when you think about it, Devin Booker really joins an elite group of company. I mean, to think about players reaching over 70 points or 70 points or over, Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson, they're the only 5 other players. And I mean, Chamberlain did it 6 times, and obviously, Wilt Chamberlain played in the 60s, so 50s and 60s, so it's kind of hard, to kind of calculate how many points he could drop in today's game, where Devin Booker, how many points he could drop in the 60s. That type of thing, there's always going to be some debate. Plus, Wilt Chamberlain, I mean, there's a lot of he was a 7-foot beast over guys that were 6'10", 6'8", 6'9", centers in the league. So, when you think about it, just dropping 70 points in today's game is almost like dropping 90 points, in my opinion, in the 60s. That's how I look at it, because the defense is so much... the whole game is just different. I'm not going to go into a comparison between the two players, but just to think that he's 20 years old, dropped 70 points, there's only 4 or 5 other guys to ever do it. Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson. That is crazy. But yeah, when people say that Wilt Chamberlain did it 6 times, it's obviously insane. It's crazy achievement by him, but to score 70 points in today's game, that is almost unheard of. That's seriously crazy. When you think about it, actually, Devin Booker has the most amount of points scored by any player in the NBA right now. Alright? How crazy is that? He's 20 years old, and he has more points in an NBA game than LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Carmelo Anthony. That is just 3 guys off the top of my head. Obviously, any other player, okay? Any other player, you can name an NBA player, he has more points than them. That is just crazy. I don't know, just that thought alone is crazy. He has more points than LeBron James has ever had in an NBA game. Now, I know that he lost the game. I know that. And I know at the end of the game, they were fouling guys and trying to get, Devin Booker, to 70 points. I know that, alright? But that is still an amazing achievement. And plus, that's exactly what they did for Wilt Chamberlain. They fouled the other team, at the end of the game just to give Wilt Chamberlain free throws. So, it's similar, but 70 points, once again, insane. Now, before I said that he dropped 51 points in the second half, to put that into perspective, 51 points in the second half is the best, obviously. The second best is James Harden with 36, and the third best is Kyrie with 35. But what is insane is that means he has 19 points in the first half, which obviously 19 points is an amazing first half. It's really good. You're on pace for about 38, 40 points right there. But to drop 51 after that? What? Seriously, how crazy is that? The record for a half is 59 points, once again, done by Wilt Chamberlain in the 100-point game, which obviously skews everything because, it's Wilt Chamberlain, 60s, like I said. I'm not going to go into it, but it's almost damn near impossible to do that in an NBA game right now in today's NBA. So the fact that he did it is just unbelievable. Now, going back to what I said before about the most points in a game among active NBA players, Devin Booker leads it now with 70 points in an NBA game. The second place is Carmelo Anthony with 62, and the third best, scoring game is LeBron James with 61. So put that into perspective right now. This 20-year-old man drops 70 points in an NBA game and leads the entire league with the amount of points scored in an NBA game. Crazy. So I'm honestly, I'm speechless. As I'm making this video, I'm speechless. I mean, we talk about, LiAngelo Ball dropping, what did he drop, 92 or something? That is in high school. This guy is in the NBA. This guy dropped 70 points in the NBA. Not to mention against a pretty good Celtics team, defensively as well. Marcus Smart, he's a pretty good defender. One of the better defenders, I reckon, in the NBA. Obviously, he didn't play the whole game on him, but he's still, he's still a decent player, and he played some parts on him. Jaylen Brown is not a bad defensive player. I mean, he has the length, he's got, athleticism, he's alright. I think it's just an amazing achievement, honestly. It's an amazing achievement. And plus, when you think about it, Devin Booker was really doing it all on the court. I mean, he was playing defense. He got a really, really nice chase down block on, Isaiah Thomas, which is awesome. I mean, we normally, when a player goes for like 60 or 50 points, they normally slack a little bit on defense. I mean, we see it with, James Harden. He goes for so many points every single game, 40, 30, but he never plays defense, really. Devin Booker, I mean, he was playing defense all night long, 70 points. Not to mention his stat line was just amazing. 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, which was on Isaiah Thomas, and he shot 52%. It's just insane. He shot 52% with 70 freaking points. What? That is just ridiculous. The other thing I want to talk about is how many points Devin Booker scored in the final 2 minutes and 19 seconds, or 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah, he scored a lot of points. All right, that's the thing. Booker only had 52 points with 5 minutes to play. All right, get that in your head. 52 points, 5 minutes to play. All right, that is crazy. That means with the last 5 minutes to play, the dude dropped 18 points. 18 points. What? Alright, let me explain. Booker only had 52 points with 5 minutes to play, and then 54 with under 3 minutes. Then, that's when Booker really just started cooking. I mean, he literally just started dominating. In the final 2 minutes and 19, Booker went from 54 points to 70 points. I mean, obviously that was helped by the coach, Earl Watson, who called 2 timeouts, and he also intentionally fouled to give Booker time to rest and extra possessions, which obviously, Earl Watson actually spoke about it after the game. He said he was unapologetic about using fouls and timeouts to aid Booker's 70-point game when, I mean, it's what he had to do. I mean, they were going to lose anyway. Might as well get the young guy to 70 points. Why not? As a coach of a guy that you see on your team, you want him to do as well as possible. So I don't think Earl Watson deserves to be apologetic. Plus, it's exactly what Wilt Chamberlain did. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain, I've already talked about it before, but they fouled Wilt Chamberlain so he could shoot free throws, and then the team that Wilt Chamberlain was on, the 76ers, they would foul the other team to get Wilt Chamberlain the ball even quicker. So I think it's fine what Earl Watson did, and I think it's awesome that Devin Booker dropped 70 points. Let's talk about the most points scored by a player under 21 years old, because originally, before last night, LeBron James scored 56 points as a 20-year-old. That is the highest scoring game for someone under the age of 21 in NBA history. Well, yeah, the man Devin Booker just absolutely killed that record. Crazy. That is insane. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but we've actually talked about 5 facts of Devin Booker's 70-point game, which is pretty crazy. We talked about the youngest player in NBA history pretty much to drop 70 points. We talked about 5 other players that have dropped over 70 points. We talked about the youngest player, which was LeBron James, to originally drop 52 points, I think it was, and now Devin Booker just broke that record. We talked about Devin Booker being the highest scoring player to ever drop a certain amount of points in the NBA right now. Obviously, more than LeBron, more than Melo, so that's crazy. We talked about Devin Booker's stat line because he had a really, really good stat line. I mean, I mentioned it before, but I mean, that's crazy. 8 rebounds and 6 assists to go along with the 70 points. Insane. Plus, the Celtics only beat them by 10 points. They only beat a 22-win team by 10 points, and Booker didn't have, he didn't have his guys. He didn't have Bledsoe or any of his, other starters that he normally plays with, so it's a pretty good effort. Obviously, only 8 players in Phoenix played, but Still, to drop 70 points in a game, it doesn't matter who plays, how you play, just to drop 70 points, insane. Now, obviously 70 points is absolutely insane, but what I'm most proud about is that he's 20 years old. Like, the future is so bright, not only in Phoenix, even though they're not really winning many games, but you can also, you know, say that about Minnesota, the 76ers. They all have bright futures. It's obviously just going to take time. So the fact that he's 20 years old, he dropped 70 points in a game, insane. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about Devin Booker's 70-point game in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoy the video, it would be awesome if you guys could leave a like. This was 5 facts about Devin Booker's 70-point game. So if you guys enjoyed it, it'd be awesome if you guys could subscribe if you're new, leave a like, comment down your thoughts below on Devin Booker's game because it is insane. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace!